Yeah, hey there, it's Paul here from freedomtraderpro.com. Now in this video I want to explain what is break of structure in Forex and why you need to know and how it can help you. So stay tuned. Okay, so I've just picked a chart here. I've actually got gold up on the daily time frame, and I want to just run through and show you basic market structure, how it kind of moves, and then I can show you what break of structure is and kind of how that's going to help you in your trading decision. So as I say, I've got gold here. I'm just going to pick a pencil so I can mark out here. This is basically the high point, and this is the low point of our of this swing of the trend. As I say, here you've got all sorts of stuff going on here, but what I'm going to concentrate on is this trend coming down here. Okay, so this point A to point B down here. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got a high, okay, and then we've got a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we've got a lower low at the bottom. This is the end of our trend here, okay? So our actual structure point, at this point, our last kind of swing high, if you like, is just here. Now, if you put it on the line chart, you can actually see this a lot better. Let me just come here so I'm going to remove all that. So as you can see, we've got the lower low here, lower high is here. So this is our last swing point, which is right there, okay? Now let's just make this something that you can see nice and easily. It's a different color to what we've got there. So let's just make that let's change it to that, okay? So this is our last swing high before our lowest low here. So basically you put a line there. If you come back to candlesticks, what the line chart does, it doesn't actually take into account the wicks. So it will take the last close price of any of these candles here. Okay, so as you can see, the wicks actually come above that line. We're not interested in the wicks. If you come back to the line chart, these are the last close prices that make up the line chart effectively. So it's always going to look potentially a little bit lower. So this is our break of structure here. No, sorry, this is our last structure point. Last point of structure. Let's just word it like that for now. Okay, so what happens, obviously, until we've got this swing low here and you can see the market started to move back up again, at any time the market's moving, so this could have been your last structure point, last point of structure. It could have been here, it could have been here, if the market was to turn around at that point, if that makes sense. So what we've got here, until the market starts to swing back above that structure point, then you know that this was our last point of structure, okay? So as you can see, the market started to swing up here. It didn't actually take out this previous high. It was only at this point over here, and I'm just going to mark that out for you if I can find, there it is. So this point here is the point where it breaks the last point of structure. Now this here is your break of structure. So if we just come back to the candlesticks a minute, once we've got our break of structure here, you now know that you're in a bullish trend. So you're in a bearish trend coming all the way down here. You've got your last swing low point here, break of structures here. And then once you break and close above that point of structure, so if you again come back to the line chart, you can see if it doesn't close above this point, then it will not create the line chart for it. So it needs to close above this point, and at that point you have then broken structure. And as you see, if we just come back to the candlesticks a minute, as you can see from here now we've broken structure. We've got higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And you can see the market is now stepping up in a bullish direction from this break of structure. So I'm not going to go into how you would trade it or anything like that. I just wanted to explain in this video what is break of structure. And it's not just in a Forex market. You can use this for crypto. You can use it for anything. It's not going to be 100% guaranteed that once you break structure, you're in a change of trend. And obviously, if you're looking, the same kind of applies. Let me just get rid of that a minute. The same applies in a bearish market. So here, as I say, you've got your break of structure point. If we just get the line chart up, just so you can see, our last swing high is probably here. Okay, so let's just quickly, just to give you a little bit more information. This is our last swing point here. And now you can see we're going lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and it's stepping down. So our last kind of structure point there, I would say, is probably there. As I say, it's all open a little bit to what you see in the market and how you kind of, obviously depending what time frame you're on as well. I'm on the daily time frame here. Obviously, all this is kind of relevant in every single time frame, right from the 1 minute chart all the way up to the weekly, all the way up to the monthly chart. Okay, it all has the same structure and you can use the same principles. So basically that's it. That's what break of structure is. Hopefully it makes sense. Any questions, leave me a comment below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing, because I am posting videos 2 or 3 times per week to try and help you with your mindset and technical analysis and all the rest of it. So please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in another video real soon. Take care.